Alright folks, welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. As always, I'm Falcon, your host. And last time we did a couple of random missions that showed up. One of which was building up for a long time, trying to find Samson. The other one was a random thing with Varric that I don't really know what triggered it to start. But it was actually a very low-level quest that we should have done a long time ago that somehow I missed. Never showed up, so... we have to talk to Varric, and then go talk to Colin in order to progress both quests. So we're going to do that.
Glad to have answers, but... shit. The second she showed up here, I knew. I let this mess happen. I gave her the tig. I am not good at dealing with shit like this.
Talk your way out of it.
You managed to talk your way out of most things.
That's what I do, isn't it? If Cassandra hadn't dragged me here, I'd be in Kirkwall right now, pretending none of this was happening.
No, you wouldn't.
You know that's not true. You've worked as hard as any of us to stop Corypheus.
Is that true? I don't even know anymore. Thank you for your help back there.
After all
course.
this, do you think you'll see Bianca again?
I always do.
And that What are you doing, game? That should be the end of the quest. Yep, good. Okay, now we have to go talk to Colin. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to start the expansion. I've decided I'm going to do that before we progress the main storyline. I want to get that finished. And I want to get some of the rewards that we get for doing it before we really go any further.
The Red Lyrium deposits are being destroyed, and we've cut the Red Templars down to the core. It's a pity Maddox thought his sacrifice was the only answer. But that leaves Samson with a severely curtailed army, and enchanted armor he can't maintain. You did it.
No, we did it. Samson will be desperate, though.
We've backed Samson into a corner. Having nothing to lose leaves men at their most dangerous.
We're getting recruits by the hour. There's more than a few ex-Templars among them. We've struck a blow and given people hope. This is a true victory.
Inquisitor, I finished it. Are you talking? Sorry. Have it anyhow.
You mean this rune?
It's not just
The fuck
any
is that?
rune. I made it with red lyrium and what's left of poor Maddox's tools. The rune acts on the median fissures of lyrium to... It'll destroy Samson's armor. He'll be powerless.
And Corypheus loses a general.
We'll cut Corypheus off from his most powerful officer.
Maddox covered Samson's tracks thoroughly. But wherever Samson's retreated, we'll find him.
Indeed
Your
we
army
will.
stands ready, Inquisitor. For Samson, for Corypheus, for whatever you command.
Oh, good. Because now the time is coming. We're not quite there, but we'll be there very soon. Oh, yes. Very soon indeed. I need to actually take a quick run by the war room before we go venture off. Because I have to assign some things. We have a shit ton of stuff to do in the war room in general, so I need to make sure that at least some of it gets done. Particularly because most of the war room quest things take hours and hours for them to complete, so we need to get those finished. So it is fortunate that it counts real time, not game time. And I only record 1 or 2 of these a day most of the time, so... So, yeah. Alliances. I will not turn my back on them, but we have established agreements with the Thunderbolts. Their initial hatred of the Inquisition was a device, and they're willing to have us in their favor. So we have a new quest with that.
What happened in Adamant is a shame.
I'm still reeling over the
We
armor.
want to learn more about dragons.
Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived.
Kind of like this one. I'm gonna do that one.
Let's see what we have.
That was dissecting the dragons. Essentially dissecting all of the dragons that we've killed, I'm assuming. I don't think there's anything else over there that we need. There's that. That's just a continuation of what we just did. This one I want to get over with. So we'll trigger that one. And we completed this. Got a useless piece of crap, no doubt. No doubt, a useless piece of crap.
We've come a long way since Haven.
Alright, what's this one?
There's still a ways to go.
It's asking for close ties and access to trading partners as she tries to circumvent the traditional blockages of the allegiances in the capital. Some houses have switched sides. Others ceded holdings entirely to avoid the shame of officially losing all standing. More and more, they're concerned with the station alliance over whatever objections they stated about the Inquisition. Support her indirectly. We gained her trust with alliances. If we're willing to continue the relationship, is only fitting that we strengthen those ties. I can arrange assurances of forces if allies are attacked. Standard escalation of interests. I do kind of like that one. Oh, okay. Returning soldiers report that Warren Ruth led a charge in the deep roads that could be heard leagues away. They struck at a darkspawn enclave that had all the hallmarks of a future breeding colony. She fell while battling what they claimed was a Urlock emissary. Unfortunately, 3 of our soldiers died as well. As I understand it, all 3 were the last of the family, having lost the rest in the Blight. The location was marked with Inquisition insignia should any travelers find it in the future. Well, that means they went down good. They went down fighting, and they probably accomplished something. Maybe nothing that makes a huge difference in the long, grand scheme of things, but something, nevertheless. Okay, let's do this one, actually. This opens roads. And I like this one. We don't have the manpower, but we don't need it. Local militia for trade opportunities, and the roads will all but secure themselves. I like that option. This is trying to secure trading routes, basically, around Orlais and Ferelden. Okay. So that completes all of those. So I have... That'll knock out most of the... Still a few things left, but that finishes up a good chunk of the operations that still needed to be finished. And we are now ready to go. Oh, but of course the map is bugged, and for whatever reason will not let me travel here from Skyhold. Why? I can't help you with that one, but we can't. So, whatever. It's easy enough to fix, though. I'm just checking to see if I missed anything that I can think of. I don't think I did. Let's just, let's travel to Emperor Dulion. Just because there's actually still a thing there that I want to see. I do want to see if I can actually, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. We stripped Sarah of all of her equipment. Yeah, we did. Actually, you know what? Let's run with Varric for a while. We have not really used Varric at all. So I was going to swap him out, but no, let's run with Varric for a little bit. I might swap Cassandra for Blackwall too, but not just yet. Were we using Solus? I think I was using Solus. I have quite a bit of good equipment extra for people, so I could swap out people without really having to switch all their equipment and stuff. But it's not really super necessary. We've used... You know, I haven't seen any quests for Iron Bowl. There have been a few conversation things with him, but I don't think I've ever seen a quest for him. It's strange. Everyone else has had quests. He has not. Not that I've seen, anyway. Considering how much of the game we've actually burned through at this point, I don't know that there is going to be anything for him. Alright, let's check this out. I just want to see if I can actually get whatever the hell this quest is, since it appears to be not working for whatever reason. I somehow don't think that I can. I think this quest is just straight bugged, because
It's gone. Gone.
it won't... Like, I should be able to examine this, and I can't. Maybe I need, like, a mage or somebody different to examine it. But I'm pretty sure the shit just straight don't work. Oh, there we go. Okay, that worked. Where was this at? Way the douche up there. Okay. Easy enough to fix. We'll do this quest real quick just because I really want to get it out of the way, and I was really annoyed that it wouldn't work before. Since I seem to have fixed that problem, let's do it. I had to use the use button on the keyboard. It wouldn't let me click on it. Clicking on it wasn't working, but using the keyboard command worked. It was good. Okay.
Let's look around.
Message that came today, she said Gerard was killed. He tried to explain to Remy how it happened, but Remy wasn't listening. I had to tell him to leave. I tried to explain to Remy what it all meant, but I don't think he heard me either. He just shivered and asked me to put more wood on the fire. I don't think he understands. Maybe he just doesn't want to. I hate this war. And now we just jump back and return the ring. Super easy quest, but it was annoying me that it wasn't working. It's fairly easy to fix though once I figured out what I had to do in order to get it to work. Still, that has to be a bug that it wouldn't work. Oh, come back here. There. Take this shit and get out of here. Something. Yeah. Alright, Frostback Basin. I'm hoping once we travel there once, it'll let me travel there from the fortress, since it apparently is very strange. Notorious Raider Trash. Okay. Sure. Whatever you say, game. I'm not sure what that was to. I wasn't able to read any more than, like, half that first paragraph or something.
Good to see you again, Inquisitor. Allow me to introduce Professor Bram Kenrick. He's the reason we're out here.
Oh, is he?
A pleasure to meet you, Your Worship.
Professor Kenrick teaches at the University of Orlais.
I came on an exchange program from Starkhaven. While in Val Royeaux, I've found something incredible. After 800 years, we may be able to determine the final resting place of the last Inquisitor.
We studied him because we have the, I took the history, perk, I guess it was.
The texts say that Inquisitor Emeridon was a dragon hunter who vanished on his last expedition.
Yes, precisely. I see you've read Lautrec's Precursors to the Chantry. Inquisitor Emeridon stepped down shortly before the Nevarran Accord brought the Seekers of Truth into the Chantry. He hunted demons, dragons, and dangerous apostates in a time before Templars even existed.
I'm all for history if it means tracking down the equipment of a famous demon hunter.
It's a good cause.
If the last Inquisitor has been missing for 800 years, it's only fitting that today's Inquisition help find him.
Your scouts have gathered artifacts from the area. They may help us discover what Inquisitor Emeridon was doing.
I have news as well. We've encountered hostile Avar to the north. They call themselves the Jaws of Hakkon.
Hakkon.
There's also an Avar hold to the east. Unlike the Jaws of Hakkon, they've been friendly so far.
The jaws of Hakkon.
They're hostile Avar who attack any Inquisition agents or researchers who get close. We've sent soldiers for defense, but the Hakkonites are cunning, merciless, and know the basin better than we do. I'm afraid our men will not be able to hold out long.
I thought we could catch up.
Of course.
Oh, there's a lot of questions here. Tell me about the basin.
How do you like the Frostback Basin?
It's lovely, isn't it? At least until you step in a pile of bogfisher poo.
Huh.
The stuff's
Nice.
vile. It makes great fuel for starting fires, though, if you can tolerate the smell. I might suggest that to the commander. It could be great for sieges.
Colin's too boring. Good idea.
That's a brilliant idea. I'll endorse it.
Wonderful. I'll write it up as soon as I get back to Skyhold.
That's hilarious. Alright, I don't really have time to talk to you, but
Another time.
I know she looks like you have some pretty interesting conversations. I just don't really have the time to engage in them, unfortunately. Alright, I don't know that I really need to expend all these, but I'm going to because I want to try and get my quantities of potions back up to a reasonable level. Okay, what's this? Oh, requisitions. I could care less. Alright, what are we doing here? Inquisition has established a presence, has a lead on the Inquisitor. Outline potential risks in the region. So there's a rift there. Looks like north is the direction where everything is. House of Hakkon. Have our allies. Let's see what this one is first. Talk with the professor. I can find the professor. Where'd he go? Must have went in the building. Lady Harding, I could use the opinion of an expert. Though impressive, the victory outlined on the marked page could not have been achieved as stated. Sure it could, if you had enough apples. What? I think that requires, like, having read a book that I haven't read, because we haven't bothered to read most things. Hope this letter finds you healthy and happy. Last week, I managed to barter for maps of Ferelden and Orlais from Hugin, the old soldier who rents the place of the Mistress Johan's farm. You remember him, don't you? Quiet man, always smoking a pipe in his chair. Should I take up too much of your time? I know how busy you are. I'm looking at the frostbacks of the map as I write this, because I know you will likely be at your Skyhold. Please make sure to dress warmly. I've included the recipe for your favorite turnip goat stew, a taste of home to stave off the cold mountain airs. Kisses and hugs from me and your father. Mother. A letter to Harding. Okay, maybe we should talk to Harding, because this expansion seems to add a bunch of content for Harding. A bunch of things to talk about with her and stuff. Like, we have an opportunity to get to know her more than we've had before. The supply has been sent to your current location with the university, including ink, books, Redivine Age buckles. Yes, upon your return, you may say, I told you so, in regards to my saying your collection was useless. Everything should arrive shortly after you. Of course, roads still aren't what they were. Whatever. Sounds like useless junk. Another book. Property of Collet. Reread Finding Ameridan. No preparations for stuff. Learn defense. Cannot find willing instructor. Ask brothers for fencing defense lessons. Bad idea. Various terrible beasts. Capture reads field work. Oh my. With quite a collection of crap. Inquisitor Meridan. He was a friend of Emperor Drekon. He was Inquisitor when the Seekers of Truth folded themselves in the Chantry. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a weird glitch shit happened there. part of the Navarin Accord, the order serving as precursor to the Order of Templars and the Circle of Magi. Shortly after the Accord was signed, between that, Emerald left his position and departed, never to be seen again. His facts alone are undisputed, everything else is uncorroborated hearsay, broad speculation, or salacious rumor-mongering. They did not willingly cede power, forced the Seekers of Truth to disband upon pain of death, and remove the Inquisitor rather than suffer rebellion. Meridan was forced to retire due to the still young Chantry's restrictions requiring celibacy, as he was involved in a relationship with a mysterious lady mage that the Chantry erased from history. Meridan was a rowdy noble who cared more for raucous entertainment than for the Seekers. He held the position only because Drakon wanted a loyal friend commanding the Order, and when the Seekers became part of the Chantry, he was free to retire to a life of hunting dragons and wenching. Any of these stories may be true, and without more evidence, we have little hope of ever reaching a clear determination. Nevertheless, I would offer a few notes that are often overlooked. Firstly, Emperor Drakon rightly acknowledges the man who molded the Chantry into the organization it is today was a pious man, committed to spreading the chant of light and creating a world where magic and men were governed by Andrastian principles. All sources agree that Meridan was a close friend of Drakon, and while it is certainly possible that Meridan was more pragmatic than pious, it is highly unlikely that Drakon would have befriended a figure who was actively opposed to the Chantry, much less tolerated such a man holding a position of power in the growing Orlesian Empire. Secondly, Inquisitor was universally acclaimed as a powerful combatant, regardless of his supposed faith or lack thereof. Rumor mongers suggesting Meridan was exiled asked us to believe that Emperor Drakon would see no use for a powerful warrior with years of command experience. Given that the Second Blade had been a fact of Orlesian life for more than 15 years, at the time of Meridan's disappearance, with darkspawn pouring from the Anderfels in the northern Orlais in growing numbers, it is frankly absurd to suggest Drakon would casually dispose of such a military asset. I'm sorry I cannot speak. Without further evidence, we may never know more about Meridan's departure. Nevertheless, we hope that we may eschew the current popular cynicism, at least when obvious evidence against it is presented, to see that his disappearance must have had some other cause. Weapon skills. It was a level 3 piece of leather. That's worthwhile. What? Her own council. Meridan's eyes seek her as among those assembled as he relayed the events which led them here. If she stood among us, I did not know her. His hand moved slightly at his side, as mine ever does when my wife is near, and I seek wordless comfort in the touch of her fingers. We had all heard the whispers. Did he say her name in the telling? Would he have dared? Times are different, but have they changed so much? This is a precise copy. The preceding pages were lost or removed ages ago. Briscon makes no further references to this woman, although Meridan comes up several times later on. Briscon's writings, as they pertain to Inquisitor Meridan, are not entirely unknown, although they're unlikely to find them among Chantry records. Their validity is largely dismissed. Some have questioned whether the so-called Light and Council reference magic or holy insight. And of course, Briscon wrote down his impressions many years after the fact that the author's own wife brought it accuracy into question when she admitted her husband was recalling his youth in the Elysian capital through nostalgia and age-distorted memory. I believe her omission is part of official Chantry record.
Scout Harding has an impressive team. Her people brought back a number of artifacts.
She's a good scout.
If you need something tracked, Scout Harding is your woman.
If only it were that easy. After 800 years, we can't just look for tracks.
Of course not.
Barring enchantment, cloth and leather will have long since rotted away. Only metal and stone remain recognizable. Complicating this are recent pieces the Avar left behind, and of course ancient pieces dating back to Tevinter. Fortunately, thanks to some period-specific buckling, I've been able to track our last Inquisitor.
Is this about Tevinter?
You said there were pieces dating back to Tevinter.
Yes, while it's rare to see Tevinter ruins so far south, the Imperium once had an outpost of some sort here.
Interesting.
They might have built it as a ritual site. I'm not sure what military value it could have. In any event, it's muddled up the research slightly, but I've accounted for it.
Period-specific buckling.
You'd think that a buckle was a buckle, but ever since people started belting on weapons, they've been adding bits. One piece here has a dragon engraving. With the alloys of the metals used, it's clearly Tevinter. While this one uses a clasp that wasn't invented until the dawn of the Orlesian Empire. And when it comes to historical research, you might say we have to buckle down.
What do you have?
Alright, so what do you
Everything so far
know?
points to the shore, not far to the south. There was some sort of battle near the shoreline. They were in a hurry. The scouts reported an island near an Avar fishing camp, but the Avar won't say much about it.
So it was a battle?
What makes you think the last Inquisitor was fighting?
There's a clasp here common to armor links. It's clearly torn. That only happens from a heavy shearing blow, like large claws or an axe. Then there's the dagger. Silverite, with a stylized dragon pommel and an inscription reading Cordilis. That dagger had to be a gift from Cordilis Dracon, first emperor of our league. No one would just lose such a thing.
Yeah, probably not.
What can you tell me about the Avar fishing camp?
Not much. It's the friendly Avar, not these jaws of Hakkon barbarians. According to the scouts, they wouldn't say much about the area. Likely a local superstition.
Alright, so
Find a way to
island it
find out,
is.
see if there's anything useful there.
Excellent. I'll continue to study what's been found. With luck, we'll both find some answers. Also, one of my research assistants, Colette, was investigating an old structure to the north. I'm not certain it's related to our investigation, but it couldn't hurt to check with her.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so island. Over there. Oh, we're on the shore right here, but we can't really get there from where we're presently at because, well, you know, cliff. Cliffs tend to get in the way of such things. Alright, first things first, let's deal with this rift. Oh god. Silence bird. They're really loud. Yeah, let's go out the gate. I was gonna say I can pull some crazy shit and jump over the cliff, but not gonna bother. Oh, that's some weird stuff right there. Must be the something to do with the Avar. Not gonna bother with stuff like that. I don't care. Why am I doing a rift? Well, number one, it's only one. Number two, I'm curious to get some idea. Oh god, those are some firepower right there. Oh yes, that is definitely some firepower you're packing. Quit moving, you bastard. Yeah, you are nowhere near as good as, what's-her-face is at this kind of stuff. I think you're better at straight-up combat than she is, maybe. Because of your traps. At least in groups, but you do not have the straight damage potential that she has. Not by a long shot. Oh good. That's not a thing that I wanted to run into. Do you mind doing what I told you to do? Okay, you know what? Engage, guys. We need to deal with these guys. Oh god. You mind doing what I told you to do? Yeah, suck it. Bring it on, son. There's some more. Why are you frozen? Why are you frozen? What is your problem? Why won't you move? Seriously? Okay, you know what? Forget this. We're leaving. We're leaving. Cassandra's broken and some other crazy shit is happening, so we're out. We're out. The fuck was your problem, woman? Why you no work? You know, it's good. I'm getting Sarah.
The economy relies upon lyrium. Mostly. We've got the Nug market cornered as well.
And the dwarves of Orzammar have never studied lyrium?
If they have, they certainly haven't shared anything up here. Why?
It is the source of all magic, save that which mages bring themselves. Dwarves alone have the ability to mine it safely. I wondered if they had sought to learn more.
The folks back in Orzammar don't care much about anything but tradition.
That is true. If you've played the original game? Yeah, the original game. When you need to go to Orzammar, that's definitely the case. They don't really give crap about anything but tradition. It's literally the end-all, be-all of their interests. Oh, this is a straight upgrade. Pretty much every way. Okay, definitely taking that then. Why wasn't that equipped in the first place? Whatever. Okay, and we do want to unequip all of these. The rings, the belts. All of those need to be unequipped. Because all of those I want on Sarah. We definitely want Sarah, though. She's considerably better. Oh, good. Yeah, see, now we have the final Varric thing. I think it's the better option. The better ending thing for him. I think that's the final one, anyway. I could be wrong. Pretty sure that that's the case, though. Why? Whatever. Whatever. And then accessories, dexterity. Go with focus, I guess. Help us gain some more. Okay. Yeah, we definitely want her. She's definitely the better option, there's no question. After that little encounter, I can 100% tell you we want her more than anyone else. Yeah, this area, definitely higher level than anything we've seen so far. Which is unexpected, or not unexpected, I should say. Because, you know, it's the expansion. Of course it's higher level. It should be higher level. I would be more than a little annoyed if it wasn't higher level. Hello? You're gonna activate one of these ears. Apparently not. Oh, good. We've apparently broken the world. Oh, good. I've broken the game. Good to see. Good to see. I don't think the expansion has been patched. I think it has some bugs. More than a few bugs, perhaps. More than a few. Everite. Ugh. Not really interested, but I'll take it, I guess. What if these constructions were built by the Inquisition, or were they built by the Avar? Will we even be able to find the answer to that? Who knows? Cloudcap Lake. Hi, guys. What's up with you? Are you just like... I don't know. What's over here? I'm guessing that is the island that we have to go to eventually. Probably. It goes to the world map. Okay. That goes nowhere. Let's use the horse, shall we? This will take less time. Alright, I might have to do that Fade Rift later, because it seems to have broken. Seems to have been broke. Alright, let's try and go get one of these camps. Or we could take a detour. Let's take a detour. Let's follow the coastline, see what we find. See if there's anything interesting to be found. So far, not really. Other than whatever you are. You are not something... snow floor? What are you? Really good question. What the hell are you? Hey! Bog fisher. You're new. Okay. Are you all bog fishers? Oh, yeah. Here's you. Here's you are indeed, all bog fishers. I should need spin to lead. Although, I think that's one of the ones that we can buy, but whatever.
That must be the island Professor Kenrick mentioned.
Yeah,
We'll need to
that's
find
what
a way
I
out
said.
there.
Ooh. Silverite. Very good skin. Useful stuff. Why can't you always find useful stuff? Most of the time when I find loot chests that you guys have discovered, they're useless crap. Targets. Yeah, okay. Encountered you before. Not terribly impressed. Not terribly impressed. You're nothing really new, so... What are you doing? Sarah. Okay, you uncloaked. Good. To say when she cloaked, she stopped following because she's stupid. Actually, that's kind of how the AI works. If you're cloaked, you don't follow. Nor does the team follow you if you happen to be playing that character. That part's more intentional. The, not following... Okay. Ow. Almost hurt. Screw you, buddy. Oh, damn, that does the damage. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. These guys are no joke. Wow. Craggy skin. Alright. Not really that interested, but sure. What is it? What? Oh. Alright, let's not engage them. Let's not fight those things. If we can help it. Obviously, if they come after us, we'll have to fight them, but if we can avoid it, let's try to avoid fighting things. Enemies around here are clearly need to be put into the level of shit that is best avoided. Most of the time, at least. Shit that you generally want to avoid if you can. They're clearly that's not at all what I meant to hit. Okay. So, obviously... What's that? Just a random net? Doesn't even make sense. Bear hide. If it was great bear hide, I'd be more interested.
The veil is wobbly here.
What?
Certainly not. It's much more squeaky.
What? Let me check. Sensing. Sensey. Definitely wobbly.
That's funny. They're gaining up on him. It's pretty good, actually.
What is this? Are the fishes of Stonebearhole too rude to share a meal with friends?
Can the jaws of Hakkon not catch their own fish? Or are those jaws only good for flapping?
Mind you, the Inquisitor! Death to the lowlands!
Oh, hi. Why are you naked? Did you explode? I think you exploded.
These jaws of Hakkon demanded your death. What do they have against us?
Perhaps the friendlier Avar in the village Harding mentioned can shed some light.
I'm pretty sure they just realize I'm so terribly awesome and they can't stand being less awesome. Pretty sure that's the case. Could be wrong. I doubt it. All that said, I think that we need some better armor. And equipment. Hey, you.
You are the lowlander they call Inquisitor. I am Arvid Rolfson. Well thought.
Y'all.
The fish will feed on fool's heart wine this night.
Yeah, probably.
Not what brings you here, but we have no quarrel, you and I.
So how long have you been here?
How long have you lived in the basin?
Stonebearhole's been here a few generations. I was born further north, but we left before I could remember. It was a good life, until the jaws of Hakkon arrived. They brought trouble with them. People are expecting a raid, but
You don't agree?
they seem bigger fools than that, for all their boasting. I cannot say what they plan, but it bodes ill.
So can we
I
use your
find
boat?
myself in need of a boat. I need to reach that island.
Lady's Rest.
What?
That island belongs to the Lady of the Skies. The spirits want us to leave it be.
Want the spirits right back? We're in position.
It's important I go there.
I don't wish to disturb your lady, but it's important.
If I give you the boat, and you anger the spirits and die, other lowlanders may come for blood. That is trouble for my hold, and not my trouble to take. Go to Stonebearhole and speak with my thane, Svara Sunhair. Get her blessing, and you may sail to Korth's rocky heart, if you wish.
Okay, we can do that. And I understand your concern. But I'm the Inquisitor, son. I do what I want. Ooh. And it's superior, too, so that means it's actually fucking useful! Oh, goody. So we have the stuff, we're starting to get the stuff now that we actually can make. The kind of armor that we'd want to make. However, you get, particularly armor, you get recipes. This is why I'm really reluctant to go try and make more armor. You get recipes for completing. I want to say it's actually completing the expansion. Like it's the reward for completing the expansion. Like the main quest is recipes, one for each, type of armor, light, medium, and heavy. And I'm pretty certain they are a good deal above, like, the best armor normally in the game. Which, to be fair, what I just picked up is probably the best light armor in the game. Normally. Because it's the superior tier 3 armor. And I think there's only one superior type of armor of each level. I think. I mean, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on this. But from what we've kind of seen, that seems to be the case. I have no idea where I'm going. This possibly, indeed probably, goes to their home. It's not really where I wanted to be going. Off the top. Right off the bat. But, whatever. We'll do it. We'll check it out. We won't go to the island, though. Even if this is the direction we're supposed to go to get there. Oh yeah, this is definitely the place. Wait for the climb to finish? What? What are you on about? What climb? What are you talking about? What the hell does that mean? Oh, hi. Sorry to burst into your house like this. I'm not really that sorry. Again, Inquisitor, do what I want. I just bursted everyone's house. Sketches found in a meat shop. That sounds like good times there. Oh, you sell things. Ooh, you sell Revenant hearts. Those are... We're buying those, especially because they're cheap. Hells, yeah. I'll buy them too. These are also useful and they're fairly hard to find most of the time. Just have one of those? Anything else? Probably not. No. Didn't think so. That's actually not useful to me, so I'm gonna sell that. We'll keep that now. Sell those. Sell that. Sell that. Okay. All done. Examine. What are we examining? Avar cuisine. Not dying the more dangerous fare. 10 jars each of black peppercorns, powdered mustard, and Antivan cord seed. Open? Why would I open this? I don't want to open this. It's like their pet or something. Well, considering it's a butcher shop, from the looks of it, it's probably not the pet, but you get the idea. It's their animal. Regardless of what they intend to do with that animal. I'm not going to mess with that. That's a welcome as long as the weapon stays sheathed. So, if I pull my weapons out and start shaking them around and threatening people... Oh. Let's not go that way, actually. That looks like the direction we're supposed to go. I don't want to go over there. Another thing. Ooh. We have money for this? Do I care if we have money for this? Not terribly. We'll come back for it. I don't really want to...
Wind, lift your oaths to the Lady of the Skies, and hand the rams over come sunrise.
You're a strange sight. I never thought we'd see so many lowlanders in the hold.
Yeah. And... Why does it look like there's like a slice through the world or something there? Possibly because there is. Who knows? Oh, this looks like some sort of crazy thing that we might not want to get involved in just yet. Yeah, that's what I figured. Go talk to the boss, then come back. Pretty much what I expected. Can we climb down here? You know what? Geronimo! Yeah, because I'm a badass. Kinda hurt though. Hi there. You are really weird looking. Just want you to know that.
This is not my hold, Lowlander. I will not shed your blood here. You will face the full might of the jaws of Hakkon soon enough.
Well, wait now. That'll end poorly for you.
Arrival, Lowlanders. Come, share my fire where we might speak.
Oh, goody.
Inquisitor, I am Svara Sunhair, Thane of Stonebear Hold. You have guest welcome here. Your Inquisition has done much to heal the holes in the sky. We are grateful. You and your people have come far from the safety of the lowlands.
Yeah, we noticed. Duty brought us
We
here.
have come on a mission. We have learned that the last Inquisitor may have died here hundreds of years ago. We seek his body.
Giving peace to the dead is a worthy quest. Any help we can offer is yours. Sadly, the jaws of Hakkon will not offer so warm a welcome. You have met their Thane, Gerd Harrofson. I wager you have crossed blades with the jaws of Hakkon in the wilderness. If you would search this place for your Inquisitor's body, they will want you to pay in blood.
Well,
When I first entered,
it's not too bad.
there was a climbing contest of some sort. What was that?
The test of the lady. We use it to settle disputes when it is not clear who has the right of it. There are others. For the test of the Mountain Father, you battle with verse while those who favor you hold you aloft.
Huh.
The test of Hakkon is battle with blunted weapons.
Reasonable enough.
Seems as fair a way as any to decide such matters.
In many cases, the law is clear. The tests are only for real disputes. As Thane, I may guide the gods in finding who is worthy. I decide which test will settle the dispute. I may also ask a warrior whose claim is foolish to climb with stones strapped to his back.
That's somewhat less fair. Tell me of the jaws of Hakkon. I want to know more about these guys.
Hakkon.
They are not the first hold to take that name. All have been foolish. What would you know of them?
Why are they
What do the
hostile?
jaws of Hakkon believe that makes them so angry?
A wise man honors each god to its strength. Bjorn Reedbeard for fishing, Rilla of the Fireside for making babies. The Hakkonites care only for Hakkon Winter's Breath, god of war and winter. There is no evil in Hakkon. There are times to fight, but the jaws of Hakkon care for nothing else. They raid, they fight. Eventually they die and their stories are forgotten. It is the way of things.
There was an early group? Let's start with the early
You said
group.
that there were earlier groups known as the Jaws of Hakkon.
Yes, many ages ago. They thought of nothing but slaughter glory. They attacked the lowlanders. Your people fought back and destroyed them. They were fools.
Yeah, probably.
Can you tell me of the people now calling themselves the Jaws of Hakkon?
They came here a few years ago, after the Blight took their hold. There was land enough for both, so we were friendly. We did not see their anger. Gerd Harrofson lost too many in his hold to Darkspawn. He thought only of battle and war. To avenge a wrong is a good thing, but only a fool lights the world on fire to do it.
Good point.
I will speak with you later.
Walk with the lady's blessing.
No, we're not done with you.
Inquisitor?
Will you fight?
The Hakkonites are attacking my people. I would welcome any assistance you could offer.
Bathing my blade in the blood of the Hakkonites would be cause for a feast for most in this hold. The Hakkonites are fools, and they have forgotten the old ways. But we have pledged peace with them.
Oh, good.
To attack with lowlanders at our side would make us oathbreakers. This is poor weather for me to ask that of my hold.
Is it possible to change your
I understand
mind?
your concern. Is there anything I could do to help?
Among the Avar, a hold draws strength from its hold beast. They are as kin to us. When our hold beast is strong and happy, there is joy. When it sickens and dies, it is an ill omen. Our bear, Storvacker, has not been seen in days. The hold fears for her. I cannot ask the hold to break peace oaths unless Storvacker returns.
Fair enough.
I was told I
More importantly,
permission to borrow
we need a boat.
from the fisherman.
Ah, Rolfson. He worries like a scared baby goat. The boat is yours. Tell him I said so.
That was easy enough. Let's talk about the
I'd
bear.
like to talk about Storvacker, your hold beast.
What would you know?
About being bears.
Maybe I shouldn't bring this up, but bears and I traditionally do not get along.
You were 4 bears. You lived. Good for you. Fear will keep you respectful should you find Storvacker. You will be fine.
So you're saying she's friendly?
No. So are you looking
Do you
for
have
it?
any members of the hold searching for Storvacker?
The hold is already fearful. A great hunt for our hold beast would show weakness to the Hakkonites. If
True.
she were dead, the Augur would know. So the hunters watch for tracks. That is all we can do.
I will speak with you later.
Alright.
Ask those in the hold about Storvacker. They may know something they have not told me.
I would like to note whatever the hell this pretty much has to be a jaw. Whatever the hell this jaw above her is pretty freaky. It looks like a shark jaw or something. I have a feeling it's something else. I don't know what else though. It's supposed to be an unfinished letter. The handwriting is simple and the text has many phrases crossed out. Lowlanders, if you are brave enough to. Elysians, if you be brave enough. Merchants of Orlais, if. To those who wish to trade with Stone Bear Hold, you should know me. I am Thane. Sunhair. I'm Thane Sfara, James Dotton, known as Sunhair. Though my blade has tasted battle, tears many. Though my blade has tasted blood. I fought many battles. I wish no conflict between us, but instead trade between our hold and yours. We have furs and leathers that put our lowland hides to shame. Your lowland hides to shame, plus weapons that have tasted Hakkon's winter. Excellent furs. Your furs and leathers that will make your warriors look strong and your lovers look supple. Alright then. Weapons like none seen in the lowlands. Trade honestly and well, and there will be coin for us all. Cheat us in your blood. Fool's task. What lowlander would come this far for furs they have not seen? Ah, Korth. I just wrote that instead of saying it. The stupid lowland writing vexes the mind. Angry sketches of axes. Clearly, not horribly great at diplomacy with outside people. Oh, we can fast travel here, apparently. So, there's that. Place is large. Quite large. Alright, folks. I'm gonna have to end the episode here. Simply because... well, it's been a long episode. So, we're going to have to venture forth. Next time. I think I'm gonna go... Well, I guess we'll probably go and talk to these people first, I guess. We're here. So we'll go hit them, talk to all of them, then I will venture out and try and find Colette, and a couple of the things, and we'll try and clear out some of this map and see what there is to see. But so far, this looks like a pretty sizable area, and it does have... I do like that it has a little bit of a different feel than the areas in the regular game. It also has some pretty impressive world design. Like no point in the regular game have we seen in areas that look, you know, like this, that are considerably different than pretty much other areas. A lot of the other areas have looked at least relatively the same. I mean, not super the same, for sure. Every area has been different. They've all been interesting. But this is like a step above. Oh, dude, what the hell are you guys doing over there? How the hell did you even get over there? Oh, you're fishing. Off the rocks. Oh, you're all over the damn place. Like on every rock. Interesting.
Why do they dress like that?
Why do you dress like you dress? Because that's just the way we dress. I mean, really. Stupid ass question. Why do they dress like that? I don't know. Why do you dress like that? Silly question. Anyway, this has been Dragon Age Inquisition. More specifically, this, in particular, has been Dragon Age Inquisition: The Jaws of Hakkon, the expansion. Or, well, DLC. It's not really large enough to be an expansion, but you get the point. I've been Falcon, your host. I will see you folks next time. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.